Find the slope of the line passing through -2, -3, and +1, +3. The first step is to make use of the formula which tells that the slope m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, which represents the rise over the run. Now, taking into consideration this point here, this will represent your x sub 1, y sub 1, and this point here will represent your x sub 2, y sub 2. Substituting these values, y sub 2 is, correct, 3, minus y sub 1, which is -3, over x sub 2, which is 1, minus x sub 1, which is -2. Simplifying further, this now becomes 3 plus 3 over 1 plus 2. 3 plus 3 is 6 and 1 plus 2 is 3. Therefore, your slope is 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. So your slope is 2. The graphical way of finding the slope of the line passing through 2 points is this. Using your Cartesian plane, the horizontal line represents the x-axis and the vertical line represents the y-axis. We need to plot our points. Our first point is located on the third quadrant, that is -2, -2 along the x-axis and -3 along the y-axis. Another point is located in the first quadrant, that is +1 along the x-axis and +3 along the y-axis. And then we connect the points to come up with our line. That is our line. Now, to get our slope is to simply make use of the formula slope m is equal to the rise over the run. In other words, we have to look for points and then draw a triangle out of that. And our points are this, so we draw triangle out of that. So we drop down our line from here to that point there, and another horizontal line from here to that point there, and you look for the intersection and you come up with a triangle. And that triangle will represent our rise over the run. This one represents our rise. Okay, that's the vertical line of your triangle, and the horizontal line of the triangle represents your run. And then we count. From here, we count the vertical line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our rise is 6. Over the run, which is from this point here, we count 1, 2, 3, that is 3. So therefore, our slope is 6 divided by 3, which is equal to 2. Find the slope of the line given the equation y equals -3x plus 5. From the equation of the line, which is called the slope-intercept form of the line, y equals mx plus b. M represents the slope, and b represents the y-intercept. So from here, making use of this equation, y is equal to -3x plus 5, our slope will be this -3. This is our slope m. So therefore, our slope is -3. In other words, that is -3 over 1, and -3 represents the rise, and +1 represents the run. And the y-intercept b, okay, b is otherwise known as the y-intercept. This is equal to 5, this one. This is our b. This is equal to 5. To To graph this is to look first for the y-intercept. Notice that our y-intercept is positive 5. In other words, it's going to pass along the y-axis at positive 5. And where is that here? It's located here. That's positive 5. And our slope from that point there, we count the rise over the run. Our rise will represent the upward direction or the downward direction. If your rise is negative, then it goes down. If it is positive, then it goes up. The run represents your horizontal distance. If it goes to the right, then that represents a positive run. And if it goes to the left, then it represents a negative run. Notice that our rise is negative. So from the y-intercept, which is positive 5, you count 3 units down. So from 5, we count 1, 2, 3, and 1 unit to the right for our run. This is our next point. Connecting the points, we come up with this line. And this is our line. Notice that from there, we have our rise, which is this point here, and this is our run. So this is our rise, and this is our run. Our rise is 1, 2, 3. Okay? So this is our rise over the run. That is our slope. Notice that our rise is 3. It goes down. From 5, it went down. So that's negative 3. And our run is 1 unit to the right. This is 1. So this is, therefore our slope is negative 3 over 1, or simply negative 3.